Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am here with a comparison and updated review of the Dior Slingbacks. This is a requested video from many of you, so hopefully this is interesting and will help you in deciding on whether to get this pair of shoes. If you're new to my channel, my name is Emily and I love luxury handbags. I love traveling, so you'll see all of these things sprinkled into my channel. If you are not currently subscribed, definitely consider subscribing. It'll help me a lot and it's free for you and everyone's happy. In this video, I'm going to talk about a few things of these shoes. The first thing I'm going to do is talk about an intro of these shoes in case you've never seen it or heard of it. The second thing I'm going to talk about are the pros and cons, and this is where I'm going to sort of tell you about what I like of each pair of shoes. I'm going to go into the price a little bit and then if it's worth it. So if you're interested, then stay tuned. So I've taken some notes here. I'll be looking up and down a little bit just to make sure I don't miss anything. But if I do miss something, leave them in the comments below and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Alright, so the Dior Slingbacks are also known as the J'Adior Slingbacks. And why they're called Slingbacks are because they all come with this kind of strap that hooks to the back of your shoes. So it's a sling on the back of your feet. So I actually have two pairs here. I have this pair, which are my flats, and they're in the black color. I also have one in the nude color, and they are short heels, so these are the kitten heels. But they also come in a pump, and that is even a taller size. So essentially there are three heights of shoes. You have the flat, so there's no height. There's the kitten heel, which is 65 millimeter, which is also about like 2.5 inches. And then the tallest one, which I don't have here, that is 100 millimeter, which is also about 4 inches. So it's quite tall. I have put on that pair before and I love it. It's just, I don't think I can walk around in it for long periods of time. So I've only had the lowered of the two heights. The other thing that you need to know about this pair of shoe is that it comes in many different colors. So as you can see, I have it in black and nude, but even then, the fabric is different. This one is like a fishnet material. It also has like a suede lining right there. As you can see, the fabric of the slingback is black with white writing. And there's also sort of like suede or velvet-like material along the side of the shoe at the bottom. This one is nude, but you can see the fabric is a horizontal stripe. This is called their technical fabric, and the ribbon is white with black writing, and there is smooth leather on the heel. Currently, the technical fabric is still sold in gray, black, nude. I think I've seen even like a pink one. The fishnet, or the Brazil is what they call it, is no longer sold in the black, but I think they brought back the indigo blue color in that style. So I'll link all of this below if it's available for you. And there are many more other colors. So I know there's a Toile de Jouy fabric, there are suede, velvets, there are usually even metallic leather for the holidays. There are a lot, like the possibilities are endless, and they always come out with new styles. It seems like the staple right now is the technical fabric, which is right here. I think it's a very good fabric to wear. It's breathable and it's stretchy. But it's not like stretchy where it's like spandex. It's just like more give than, let's say, patent leather. And of course, there's also variation in the ribbon. Sometimes they are black, sometimes they're nude, sometimes they're white. They can also be metallic, I've seen. And yeah, it's just, it depends on what you like. I personally liked my black shoe here to have the black ribbon, and my nude shoe to have like a off-white ribbon. But I have seen where the black shoe have white ribbons, or the nude shoes have black ribbons. So it's like, it depends on what they design, what design they come out with, and what you like. So that's sort of the background of the shoe and what's available in stores. They come with in half and whole sizes. I personally have my regular size, which is a size 6 US or 36 in Italian. So I did not size up. However, in the tallest heel height, which is about 4 inches, I did find that going up half a size, so 36.5 instead of 36s, was a better fit for me. But I generally go up half a size when I wear tall high heels. So it depends on how your foot is. However, I would say for me, this is true to size. It's important to note that you don't want to go too far up, because I have heard, and this hasn't happened to me because I picked the right size for myself, but if you pick a size too big, this ribbon, the slingback part, will slide down off of your foot. For me, it has never been an issue because it actually is the right size, but just be aware that if you don't know, definitely go into a store to try it or buy it online where there is a easy exchange or return policy. So moving on to the pros and cons of these shoes. I would say overall, I think the big pro for the J'Adior Slingbacks is the look. I love the look of the shoe. It is very ladylike, it's very unique. I haven't seen any shoe like designed like this. I mean, of course there are slingbacks. Slingbacks have been around for a long time, but the way that they have made this looks like so elegant, so unique, but without being over the top, at least for me. So I love this ribbon because it looks like I have bows on my feet. You don't have to tie it, you just slip it on. It's very easy. It also elongates your legs a lot. I don't know if you can see it. Again, if you want to see photos of me wearing this in real life, definitely check out my Instagram at Clutch to Carry All. I wear a lot of these things I'm showing here, and it's just easier to see than right here on the camera where we're sitting in a room. But this is very elongating. I am really short, I'm 5'1", so I need all the height I can get, and this one definitely make my legs look a lot longer, and it's because there's no stopping, cutting off. If you have a strap going across your foot in the front, it definitely will cut off some of your height. On the same note, because this is a pointed toe, it also elongates your feet forward, so it makes your whole leg look longer. The same thing would happen to the flats, although not as dramatic as a heel, because the heel lifts your legs like this, so it creates the illusion of a straight line, whereas the flats, your feet goes like this and then up with your legs, so your legs and then feet, so it doesn't have that continuous line. However, the same reason applies. There's nothing in front that stops it cutting off your feet, so it does look a little bit longer than if you had, let's say, a bow up in the front. Moving on to some of the cons. This style is obviously not for everybody, so if you don't like the slingback look, that's a con right off the bat. But assuming you like everything about it, right, it could actually be difficult to walk in. These slingbacks technically have a little bit of give, but not too much. So if you're not used to walking with slingbacks, it might slow you down walking. Like, you cannot walk fast in these, whereas heels that have a continuous piece of fabric like this, you can walk a lot faster. Whereas this one, when you walk up and down the stairs, even, for example, it will like snap like this, so you'll make like clonking sounds when you walk down the stairs. Not a big deal for me because I know how to walk in these shoes, but I could see how if that's not something that you're used to, it could be difficult to walk in, at least at first. And I guess the next con that I would say is that these, especially in flat form, are not the most comfortable flats that I have. I do look past that because I love the look of these and they look so pretty and cute. But in terms of comfort, I have way comfier flats than these ones. So I guess that would be a con. To go into why I chose these ones now, I do love the design of these shoes. So I wanted one that's black and one that's nude, so that'll go with everything. I also want something that's flat so that I could wear it on, days where I don't feel like wearing heels, but I also want something that's dressy where I can dress up my outfits and make myself look taller, and so that's why I got the kitten heels. I have looked at similar styles, so Chanel, for example, has a slingback, and I did not go with that one. The reason for that is because I love the more ladylike look, whereas Chanel has more of a it's sophisticated but not like girly. I like the girly look of these ones. I know a lot of people also compare these to the Manolo Blahnik's hanky sea pumps. They're not slingbacks, but they have a similar feel, and I think I would be interested in those, but I don't know. Again, I just kind of like the look of these ones better, and so that's why I chose these. In terms of price, the flats as of this video is $790. The mid heels, so the kitten heels and the tall heels, are $890, and that's starting. Depending on the material, it could go up even more to like $1,000. It depends. The Manolos are about $900. The Chanel Slingbacks are, I believe, $800 something. So all around the very similar price range in case you're interested. What drove me to these, again, it was just the look, but also because I think these ones just come in so many more different option colors and styles. So the final question, the main question I guess here is, would I recommend these shoes? That's a very good question because this is not a cheap pair of shoes and it's one that you want to make sure you're going to wear because otherwise it'll just take up space in your closet. For me, if I lost any pair of these shoes, I probably will go out and repurchase it. I am not attached to either of these colors and styles of the fabric. I don't mind if, let's say I got a gray pair, I would love them just as much. But I do like the look and the style of these. So I think if I lost this pair, I'd probably go pick up another pair. But I don't know if I would like rush to do it. So I like it enough where I would repurchase, but I don't think I would have to go immediately to do it, if that makes sense. I would recommend checking out the J'Adior Slingback line because they do have, like I said, 3 different height options. They have the flats, the kitten heels, and the heel height. So there's something for everybody. And the same line goes for like the color, the fabric. They have it in so many options. The Toit de Jouy one looks so pretty. And I'm just thinking like you will find something you like if you like the style and the fit. Now I do have to mention that depending on the type of fabric or material, it might make it more comfortable or less comfortable. For me, I have found that the technical fabric is more comfortable in that it stretches a little bit easier and like molds to your feet a little bit better. And the suede here on this shoe is a little bit more stiff, a little bit less forgiving. Like here, there's more give, but here it's a little bit tighter. So I've noticed that when I walk, the edges here initially was a problem for my foot. Like I would feel like pressure there. Over, I don't know, after like 5 or 6 wears, I don't feel it as much anymore. But I do want to point out that if you're not like super set on any one like design of fabric, I would say try the technical fabric. That's what I would recommend. So I would recommend it if you like the style. But I would also recommend going into the store and trying it out first so that you know your size, because the sizing is very important for the slingback part, but also so that you'll know whether you like the feel of the fabric on your feet. And so that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. I try to make it short and sweet and concise, but if I have missed something that you would like me to talk about, definitely leave it in the comments below. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!